Hi all, welcome to my channel Computer Science Telugu. Today we'll discuss about the C language Viva part 3. Yeah, first question. What is mean by loop? First question. What is mean by loop? Loops are used to execute a set of statements repeatedly until a particular condition is satisfied. So remember, loops are nothing but execute a set of statements repeatedly until a particular condition is satisfied. Execute a set of statements. Execute a set of statements repeatedly. Execute a set of statements repeatedly until condition is satisfied. So this is called as a loops. So number of times the statements will be executed until the condition gets false. That is called as a loop. That is called as loop. Next question. Remember, we have three types of loops. First one is called as while, second one is called as do while, third one is called as a for loop. So we have three types of loops, that is for loop, while loop and do while loop. Okay, remember, loops are also called as a iteration statements. This is called as a iterative statement. Next question. What is mean by for loop? What is mean by for loop? A for loop is a repetition control structure which allows us to write a loop that is executed a specific number of times. So it allows a specific number of times. It is also called as a repetition control structure. And the syntax for loop is initialization, condition, increment or decrement, then statements to be executed repeatedly. So this is a syntax for loop. So how it is going to be work here? So when we have first one is a initialization, second one is a condition. First initialization will take part, then go to condition, then increment or decrement. Once the condition gets true, the following statements will be executed. After completion of first statement execution, means from here to here, first time it will execute, then it will increment again check the condition, and it will execute until the condition gets false. All the statements will be executed. When the condition gets false, the loop will be terminated. Until the condition is true, all statements will be executed until the condition is true only. Until the condition is true, all statements will be executed. Next, this is a flowchart for loop. So this is called as a entry point, this is a initialization, this is called as a exit. Now, so this is a initialization part, then it will check the condition, then if the condition is true, it will print the statement, again increment and decrement, increment or decrement. If the condition is false, it goes to exit, now we'll see how it works with one example. So you see, we have for loop is there. So for so we have here condition and so we see one example, that is when we have initialization here. So you take one example. For I equal to 0, I less than 3, I plus plus, printf percentage d I. So this is an example. So this is called as a initialization, this is called as condition, this is called as increment, this is called as a statement printing. Now when the first statement, this is the initialization, okay, initialization, and condition is there, so this is called as a condition, I less than 3, okay. Initial value of I is 0, 0 is less than 3, condition is true. When the condition is true, it will print the statement. So what is the statement there? That is, it will print the statement. Which statement it will print? That is I value. What is the I value? It will be printed 0 first time. Okay, it printed. Then again increment or decrement? Yes, increment is there. So when increment is there, 0 will become 1. Now I value will become 1. Again it goes here. It will check the condition. Okay. What is condition again? That is I less than 3. Now I value is 1 less than 3. Okay. Condition is true. Again it will print the value I. Now I value is 1. So like that it will print all the values till the condition gets false. So when the condition gets false, 0, 1, 2, so 0, 1, 2, I less than 3, that is 0 less than 3 condition true, 1 less than 3 condition true, 2 less than 3 condition true. But when we have 3 less than 3 condition is false. So it will print the value 0, 1, 2. This is about the for loop. I hope this is clear for everyone. Remember, important thing is that we have the syntax. What is the syntax for loop? That is initialization, condition, and increment or decrement. Now what is the output of the following question? What is the output of following question? So now you see on the screen hash include stdio pen .h, then into main, and so on. We have some program is there on the screen. So when we have this program, what is the output? We have to find out. So hash include stdio means this is a standard input output header file. Why we mentioned here? Because we are using scanf and printf in the following program. That's why we used. In fact, we are using only printf in the following program. Remember, when you use a printf, scanf in the program, you must use hash include stdio dot h. So into main, what is this into main? Execution of the program starts from the main is called as a starts with the main. Execution of the program starts from the function. That function name is called as a main. So what is this int? Because we are using here return 0. That's why we mentioned int main. Yeah. Now, so this is a program which will demonstrating on for loop int I. Okay. So first time what is going to be happening? Initialization. Okay. I equal to 1. Increment or decrement. I less than or equal to 3. 1 less than or equal to 3. Condition is true. When the condition is true, it will print first time, that is 1. What is I value? Initially 1. Again increment will take place. So now I value is 2. Again it goes to condition. So I value is 2 less than or equal to 3. Condition is true again. Again it will print the value of I, that is 2. Again I will be incremented by 1. So previous value of I is 2. Now it will print increment by 1, that is 3. 3 less than or equal to 3, condition is true. Again it will print the I value, that is 3. Again I will be incremented by 1, which is 4. So 4 less than or equal to 3. This is false. So what is the final output of this program? That is 1, 2, 3. So this is a output for this program. Now you see on the screen 1, 2, 3. This is the output of the program. Next question. What is mean by while loop? What is mean by while loop? A while loop is used to executing a block of statements repeatedly until a given condition is a false. Until a given condition is a false. So while condition statements to be executed repeatedly and increment or decrement. Increment or decrement. Remember, in for loop we are using for initialization, condition, increment or decrement, but in while loop we are using while condition, then open bracket, close bracket. Here we have statements to be executed. Which statement you want to execute? That is statements to be executed repeatedly and increment or decrement. So there is a difference between this for loop and while loop. Now you see this is a flow chart for while loop. So in while loop this is called as a starting point, this is called as a ending point. So what is going to be happening? First all the instructions will take here and it will check the condition. Okay, it will check the condition. If the condition is true, it will print the statement. Okay, and again it goes to check the condition, it will print. If the condition is false, it will ends. That is also called as a exit. We will see one example regarding this while loop. Now what is the output of this program? Int main, int I equal to 1 comma n, then while I less than or equal to 3, here n not required, sorry, yeah. So int I equal to 1 while I less than or equal to 3, printf percentage di, then I plus plus. So you see we are initialize the value I equal to 1. Now what is going to be happening? While, okay, I value is 1 less than or equal to 3, the condition is true. So when the condition is true, printf percentage d I. So it will print the first value as 1. Again I plus plus. So when I say I plus plus, what is the value of I now? This is 2. This is 2 again. So when I value is 2, that is while 2 less than or equal to 3, because the previous value of I is 1, now it will be incremented by 1. Remember, when I say I plus plus, this is equal to I plus 1. Now I equal to 2. So when I equal to 2, it will print again print of percentage d value as I, that is 2. Okay. Next, this is close. Again I will be incremented by 1, that is 3. Again it goes to here. So what is going to be happening in the next step? While 3 less than or equal to 3, the condition is true, again it will print the value 3. So remember, initially I value is 1, here it will printed, it will incremented I plus plus, which is 2. That's why the I value will become 2 here, and here 2 plus plus incremented, that is 3. So 3 comes here. Next 3 printed. Next what is going to be happening? I plus plus, which is 3 plus plus, that is 4. While 4 less than or equal to 3, condition is false. So what is the final output of this program? That is, it will print 1, it will print 2, it will print 3. 1, 2, 3. I hope this is clear for everyone. Yeah. Now you see the output of this program is 1, 2, 3. Next, what is mean by do while loop? So do while loop executes at least once while at least once there, that is the first iteration runs without checking the condition, and the condition is checked only after the first iteration. Remember, in while loop, important point, in while loop, if the condition is true, these statements will be executed. Okay, but in do while, in do while, first statements will be executed, then it will check the condition. So remember, important thing, if the condition is false in while loop, no statements will be executed. In while loop, if the condition is false, at least first time it will execute. This is the main difference between while and do while. So you see, do while loop executes at least once. There is a, that is the first iteration runs without checking the condition, and condition is checked only after the first iteration. Yeah. So this is a do, this is a while. Remember, you must mention this semicolon at the end of while condition in do while. So do some statements while and condition semicolon, but in while only condition is there, some statements are there. Remember, there is no semicolon in while loop. So next, do while loop flow chart. So similarly, what is going to be happening? Do, okay, first statement will be executed, then check the condition. If the condition is true, it will go to print again. If the condition is false, it comes to exit box. So this is a entry box. Next, what is the output of following? So what is the output of the following? That is hash include stdio, standard input output header files. So we mentioned here printf, that's why we used stdio.h. Next, int main, the execution of the program starts from the main. Int I equal to 1, okay, do printf %d I. So what is the initial value of I? That is 1, okay. I plus plus means I will be incremented by 1, that is 2. Again 2 less than or equal to 10, the condition is true. Again compiler goes here, this place. So what is going to be printed? Again 2. Next, I will be incremented by 1, which is 3. So next, again while goes to which place? That is do 3, 4, 5, so on up to it will be printed till 10. So 3 less than or equal to 10, 4 less than or equal to 10, so on up to 10 less than or equal to 10. When condition is 11 less than or equal to 11, it will get false, so it will print till 1 to 10. I hope this is clear for everyone. So one more example for while loop. You see here I less than or equal to 3, so we give the values till it will print 1 to 3 only, because 1 less than or equal to 3, 2 less than or equal to 3, 3 less than or equal to 3. Next, what are the main differences between while and do while? This is the most important question. While and do while. Yeah, remember, while is called as a condition at the top, okay, and in do while condition at the bottom. So in while loop we write the condition at the top, in while loop we write the condition is false, and no necessary of bracket if there is a single statement in while, and brackets are compulsory even there is a single statement. So when you write while n equal to n less than or equal to 3, printf %d I. You see, no necessary of bracket if there is a single statement. So we have only single statement in while, that's why here no need to write these brackets, even though if you mention it will allow, but in while loop even though if you did not mention it is also allowed, but the thing is brackets are compulsory for there is a single statement in do while. Okay, suppose if you want to write same program in do while, do printf percentage d I close while n less 3, while, sorry, this is one I, this is I. So it is mandatory to write this brackets even the single statement in do while. So remember, important thing is that it need not mention, it need not require brackets in while loop when there is a single statement, and if there is a no single statement, it is mandatory to, even there is a single statement in do while, we must mention the brackets in do while. So remember that one. So single statement means only one statement. Next, there is no semicolon at the end of while loop. Yes, so while loop there is no semicolon. Okay. Next, the semicolon is compulsory at the end of the do while. Yes. Computer executes the body if and only if the condition is true in while loop. Okay. And computer executes the body at least once even the condition is false. So we discussed already, even the condition is false, one time it will execute. Next, while loop, this should be used when the condition is more important. Okay, and this should be used when process is the important. Next, this loop is referred as entry controlled loop. This loop is referred as exit controlled loop. Remember, while is called as a entry controlled loop and do while is called as a exit controlled loop. So this is a example for while n less than 10 and it will print the value of n. When if you assume n is equal to 1, so it will print values 1 to 9, and assume here n is equal to 1, so it will print the values 1 till 100. I hope this is clear for everyone, and thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you.